What is up, everybody? This is Manny with Lot Treasures, back at it again, and today we have some mail day. This is some mail from Eloy the Goat from Goat Breaks. This is some of the breaks I've joined. I think it was Contenders. And I want to say I did another one. I also do a couple of his auctions and stuff like that on Friday nights that he does, and some of his fire sales and stuff like that. I pick up some cards and stuff like that. I love his stuff, and then I also go for him for supplies. So he's like really, pretty much where I'm at every Friday night. I'm always with Eloy there, you know, and then I jump over with Bambino. But this is a package for him from the breaks. Pretty big one. I think that's the one that's in there. I'm not sure, but we're gonna go ahead and find out ourselves. This is a thank you, like a fan mail. Good friend of mine. I think this is the one that he sent. He's one of the subscribers in my channel, Kyle or Kbtd, in his Instagram, and he always, you know, you see me post it up when I do my repacks. He's always purchased a couple of my repacks since like day one, since I started, and you know, I've always talked about loyalty and stuff like that, and you know, he's been there since like pretty much like I started this channel, and we don't even know each other, to be honest. This is how we know each other. We talked through Instagram because, you know, I like to reach out as well. You know, if you have any questions, you can always hit me up. I always try to get back to you as much, you know, as soon as I can, you know, because obviously, you know, I try to put a lot of family time in and stuff like that as well. So he reached out. He said, "Hey man, do you take gifts?" I said, "Hell yeah, but who doesn't like free cards, you know?" So he ended up reaching out and sending me. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna send you some stuff that I think you might like, out of the kindness, out of his heart." So he ended up sending me this. I think this is him. It could be somebody else too, you know, but this is the only one I was suspecting, and I'm not sure this is him. Let's see. Let's see who this is. I'm not sure. It looked like there was a written letter here, right? Doesn't it look like something? Okay. There's no written letter in it. Sorry. In there, looks. I don't want to show you. It doesn't matter. But it looks like there was a letter in it. But it's just the covering, the stickers covering where the address is going and stuff like that. So sorry about that. It had me confused, but I think this is him. Let's see what he sent me. He sent me the Vinny. Now, if you see me open a couple, you know, my mail days, I did a trade for a Vinny Testaverde because one of my best friends is a big Jets fan, and I ended up trading that Vinny Testaverde for something else, and he really loves the Jets fan. So every time I get like a Jets stuff, I always go to him, and he's like one of my best friends, you know. So he ended up sending me this Vinny Testaverde here. And I think Cyclone Pack Ripper sent me another one time. But yeah, I personally love Vinny. This is my era. This is when I first started watching football. Vinny Testaverde was there. And then it was Chad Pennington. I believe it was the second quarterback after that I watched. It's Chad Pennington. And then I think they had a couple other, like Mark Sanchez, you know. A couple failures along the way. But definitely love Vinny Testaverde. Grew up watching him play. And ooh, look at this. Nice. I am a big wow, that is awesome. This is awesome. 2003 Topps. I believe this is his rookie card. Yeah, I want to say this is his rookie card. I think he was drafted. It's not his first rookie card, but I think he was drafted 2001 or so, or could be 2003. And I want to say this is his rookie card for sure. This is Jose Reyes for the Mets. Wow, that's awesome. This is awesome. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite players next to David Wright growing up watching. Very electric player. Very big Mets fan. As you can see, I am a Mets fan right here. I love. This is my era of baseball. This is when I fell in love with the Mets, watching him and David Wright, and that crew was. It was the Mets in back in the early 2000s were like the team to beat. You know what I'm saying, with Carlos Delgado in first base. You had Carlos Beltran in the outfield. And then before Carlos Delgado was Cliff Floyd. He ended up hurting his arm in one of the pitch. He went to tag. The throw was off, and he went to tag somebody. And Cliff Floyd was on his way to hit like 30 to 40 home runs in that season. And he went to go tag somebody, and obviously the guy ran right through his arm and threw out his arm and kind of ended his career right there. I think he tried to come back, but obviously after injury like that, you're never going to be the same. But yeah, I mean, I'm a huge Mets fan. Even before him, Ray Ordonez was the shortstop, but he was getting a little older and stuff like that. And yeah, I personally love this card. He was probably, to me, he was a great Met. Very electric player, fun to watch. Used to pump up the team, always pumped up to play. Used to steal bases a lot of speed. Had a very strong arm as well. He had a very strong and accurate arm there in the shortstop as well. So I personally love Jose Reyes just as much. Obviously he had a couple career stuff that hurt him, but to me, I still think he's one of probably my favorite Met as well. And obviously this is the new kid right here, Pete Alonso, the polar bear. He's looking like very promising for the Mets as well. So thank you so much, Kyle, for those. I really appreciate it. And let's get into Eloy's. This is huge. This is a couple nice little hits. Let's see what's in here. I think I ordered some supplies as well. Yes. Okay. So this is. He had a couple things that happened. He ended up. So is this the Contenders, or I can't remember which one this is. Yeah, that is. That's a huge one. Something happened with his post office and stuff like that, and the boxes got there a little late. So he ended up saying, hey, he apologized, and he ended up saying that he's gonna put four of these Bowman things, which if are really hard to find. He ended up throwing, saying that the top four is definitely is gonna give one of the wild, and I ended up coming up in the top four. So he ended up throwing that for me, and thank you, Eloy. I really appreciate that. No, guys, I'm not going to resell that. I am going to open it. I don't resell at crazy prices. That's insane. But I want to say this is from his auctions. So let's see what we get in here. Bought a couple cards from his auction. Like I said, I do it, and he does it for a good cause. He does support the Crohn's and Colitis. This is his info right there. Go check him out. Goat Breaks. .com, goatcardbreaks.com. That's his info right there, his YouTube and all that good stuff, and his website as well. Definitely check him out. He does a lot of good stuff for the community. Probably one of the best prices all around, I say, when it comes to breaks. He doesn't really overcharge people. He does it more for the love, and I really appreciate that. And he also donates back to a good cause. I think the Crohn's and Colitis stuff like that. So most of his, he donates 15% to 20% of his profits that day. So of his total sales, he'll donate 15 to 20% over to the Crohn's and Colitis. So I think anytime someone's doing good for someone, I never feel bad and robbed in a place. You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing for something good, I always feel like it's a good cause. You know what I'm saying? So every time I spend money, I feel like it's going towards something better, and then just greed in a way. So anyways, here we go. We got Ty Montgomery here, rookie draft picks camo out of 199. Ty Montgomery, boom, nice little prism here for sure. I can't remember how I won this, or if it was an auction and I just picked it up. So not too bad. This is from 2020, I believe. Oh, 2015. Sorry, I'm thinking of somebody else. This Mike Gesicki. Oh, look at this patch. This is a beautiful patch. Mike Gesicki rookie patch from Plates and Patches. 2-3 color patch right there. Nice little patch skills for sure. Beautiful card for sure. For sure, definitely. I love these plates and patches. They bring the cool patches for sure. And this is 2 out of 99, so not too bad, not too bad. And obviously, I'm a Mets fan, so I had to get this Wally back, man, for sure. And that's out of 42 out of 99. I believe it's for top archives or something like that there, so you can see the stamp or so. But definitely a nice little card with the on-card signature, as I am a Mets fan. That's beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Now we're going to get into this one. If this is all like most of the base stuff, I'm just gonna like not even show you guys because there's a lot of base when it comes to contenders and stuff like that in the break. So I'm just gonna fly right through it since I did take a lot of your time in the beginning there. But I had to give my boy a shout out because he is a very loyal friend of mine, and I want to consider him a friend already because he's been through with the channel, and you know we talk on and off on Instagram all the time. So I consider him a very good friend of mine in the hobby. And that's, you know, Kyle. So I had to give him a shout out. There's his info again. Make sure to check him out. Xavier McKinney. I didn't even know I hit this. Some of the stuff I didn't even know I hit. Xavier McKinney. Rookie card here. I want to say Giants round 2. Nice. Oh, I like that he put the thing there too. Nice. Xavier McKinney. So this was a... pick one, draft one. So you pick one, and you get a random team as well. I think I had 2 of them though. I had 2 picks. I think I had the Chargers, and I picked the Lions or something like that, and I ended up getting the Giants and Steelers, I believe, as a random. Jeff Okuda there, nice little rookie. Swift, Claypool, KJ Hill. Yeah, and then you can see these are all the base, simple, you know, veterans and stuff like that. And obviously I got a little Justin Herbert there with Marcus Mariota. So it went to me. And on the random, Xavier McKinney, and this shout out to Burke there, Anthony McFarland Jr. So that might go out to him. I might send him that. He went to the Steelers on round 4. So I might just send Burke that as well. He's a big Chirps fan from Maryland. So nice little extra hits that I didn't even know I ended up hitting. The big one's coming. I'll show you the big one now. Probably one of the biggest hits in a while for me, since I believe that Jarrett Stidham I hit out of Encased, which was probably one of the biggest hits so far by me this year. So, and this is probably second, and the one video coming up next is probably the second biggest hit I've hit also. This is another card there. As you can see, he includes in all his stuff. Justin Herbert twice. So you can see I had the Chargers here. Again, I think I had the Chargers in both his picks, in both breaks. And then a couple base cards here, you know, yada, 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 yada. Nothing too important there on those. And again, I ended up hitting this Joe Reed. Not even sure for the Chargers. Joe Reed, nice little. I like the autograph there. That's nice from was it Vermont or Virginia or whatever this is, Vanderbilt. I'm not sure. So not good with college teams. Another Justin Herbert there, and a KJ Hill. So not too bad, not too bad. And then, boom, the monster, Justin Herbert. On card, 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 with the black one. I think that there's different ones too. I'm not sure this is the variation one, but there is like an out of 5 that has like sun rays coming out. But this is a little different because I think he's like one of the top 10 picks or something like that, so it becomes a little different. But definitely 3 out of 5. Justin Herbert auto, on-card auto from this year's contenders, and that is a pretty nasty card, I would say. Very short print, beautiful card. I can't believe, I mean, I've been doing so good with him. I think last night I hit a couple in his break as well of the score. I'm not too big of a score fan, but yeah, that was the monster right there for sure. Love that card. That is a beautiful card. That will not be going in my repack because that's pretty a high-end card right now. But let's see how he does. I might hold on to it. You know, maybe I'll kick it back like the old school way of collecting, you know, where people actually held on to cards and for 20 years and see how he did or stuff like that. But I might hold on to it or I might sell it. It all depends. If you're interested, definitely hit me up, and maybe we could talk a deal or something. But you know, obviously I'm not too afraid. The deal's got to be pretty good for me to be like, okay, yeah, let me hold on to, because I don't mind holding on to it as well. So anyways, guys, that was my mail day and some of my fan mail. I love it. Appreciate you, Kyle. Much love, brother. Really love the cards you sent. That was awesome. I love that Jose Reyes and that little PD there and that old school Vinny Testaverde. Yeah, man, that looks cool, man. From what's that called? Hold Hollow GFX. This is from 1999, so that's pretty awesome, man. I can't believe that's and it looks in great shape too. Look at the corners on that; still in great shape. So you never know. That's awesome. Love that card. Thank you so much, Kyle. Good looks on the on the hit there, my boy Eloy the Great. And thanks again, guys. This is Manny with a lot of treasures. Peace.